La clase 3. In this lesson, we're going to look at 8 frases, 4 which a teacher might say typically in a classroom, and 4 what a student might say. In la clase, a teacher typically is going to say, Vamos a empezar. We're going to begin. We're going to get started. They might also tell the class, Escuchen por favor. Listen please. Or levanten la mano or bajen la mano. Raise your hand or lower your hand. 4 things a student might typically say in a classroom is, Tengo una pregunta. I have a question. Tengo una pregunta. You might also want to ask, ¿Cómo se dice? How do you say? Or, ¿Qué significa? What does this mean? Students ask all day long, ¿Puedo ir al baño? May I go to the bathroom? Vamos a empezar. We're going to begin. Escuchen por favor. Listen please. Levanten la mano. Raise your hand. Bajen la mano. Lower your hand. These are 4 things a teacher will say to manage their classroom throughout a day. The other 4 phrases are things a student says to get through their day as well as a student. Tengo una pregunta. I have a question. ¿Cómo se dice? How do you say? ¿Qué significa? What does that mean? ¿Puedo ir al baño? May I go to the bathroom? 8 phrases, 4 a teacher would say, 4 a student would say inside of a classroom. Before we finish the lesson, let's look at the exclamation marks in front of escuchen, levanten, and bajen. In English, obviously there is no exclamation point in front of a phrase, but in Spanish there definitely is. You'll take the exclamation point, put it upside down, and in front of a phrase. Escuchen, levanten, bajen. Notice also the questions. If you have a question in Spanish and you have to write it, you're going to put the question mark upside down and backwards in front of the phrase before you start. I don't know why, and I honestly don't know when this started in the history of the written Spanish, but it's definitely a part of Spanish today, and that's what we've got. So, ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Qué significa? ¿Puedo ir al baño? It's the same for the other questions we had before. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿De dónde eres? All the questions that we know are going to have that question mark upside down and backwards in front. Those are our phrases. That's our lesson. La clase 3.